come in through YouTube, it is preparing to go live. It says it is being streamed now. Awesome. So what I'm going to do now is just copy the link. I'm waiting for it to come up. As soon as it comes up, I am going to share this with you, give you about a minute or so, just to be able to, so that you can also share with your friends and family, colleagues, whoever is interested in this side hustle. And there we go. I'm coming up. Everything is going slow today. I don't know why. There we go. There is the YouTube link. I'm going to give you a minute or so for you to share that, and then we get started. Awesome, let's get started. Okay, let me give a brief introduction of who I am, and then this is a very relaxed session, right? We all just want to talk about money and how we're going to make money, and I have got a very, very special guest with us. He's not a guest, actually, he's my co-host. I just want to give him his co-host rights, and then I'm going to introduce this wonderful young man I've been raving on about. Just want to make him co-host. If the system will allow me. There we go, make co-host. Make co-host, right? And so my name is Maggie Mulutsi. I am joining you from the West End of Johannesburg. I am a married mother of 4 children. I'm an IT professional, a software developer to be exact. Been doing that for more than 20 years, more than 25 years, okay? And, I've moved a bit from the development side, but I am still in the IT space, full-time employed. And at the same time, I am an entrepreneur. And I am a network-based entrepreneur, and I love doing it. And I've recently been introduced into a beautiful business that I'm gonna share with you guys. But what I want you to know as well is that as much as I've got the most wonderful job, right? This job affords me the lifestyle that I've got now, but my life is meant to be bigger than this. It's meant to be awesome. It's meant to be on another level. Hence, I've got this side hustle. Hence, I am saying that there is so much more to each and every one of us, and we are here to share that with you. So I recently met a wonderful young man, an eager young man, a man who is going to see great heights. He inspires me, and I hope that all the young people who are in here are going to be super inspired. If you saw my post about him on Facebook, then you would know what I'm talking about. So I want to bring up somebody, and I'm going to ask you to put your video on as well, my darling Thokozi. So please, can you come on, and I'll tell you about how I met this young man. Hello, there he is. Right, I'm going to tell you about how I met this young man. I think a month or 2 ago, Vivian, you all know Vivian Mokome. She is one of the biggest advocates of network-based entrepreneurship. Not only is she an advocate for it, but she is a multimillionaire from this space. And she reached that status only in a short space of time. It took her she's been in this space for about 5 to 6 years now, and she is living the life of the life of her dreams. And so I'm inspired by this. So Vivian and I were going to go to an event that was being hosted by one of our business partners in the Val. So I put out an invitation out there, and I say, all those who want, we were having a masterclass that day about businesses, and I post this, and this person just responds and says, I want to come, please put my name down. I said, okay. And he was the first one to pitch at the session in the VAL. So I see this young man coming in, and then we start talking. So how did you know about this thing? And then he said, no, I was following Vivian. You see, if you want greatness, you follow great people. So you follow the people whose life that when you know that you must first know the life that you want, right? And then when you see people living that, you follow those people and learn what they're doing. So when he realized that Vivian was having a masterclass, he said, I'm going to be there. I like the story that he said he didn't know the VAL. Apparently he said to his mom, Mom, where's the VAL? Or Frienacheng, Mom, where's Frienacheng? And mom said, it's in the VAL, you'll go one day. And he said, I'm going this weekend. So come on board, please. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, thanks, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So this young man is my business partner, and he is going to be my co-host. I'm going to be bringing him on as we are talking so that you can hear from him why he is here, why he's doing this. Before we go on though, can you just give a brief intro of who you are, where you're from, what are you currently doing?
Hi, everyone. My name is Thokozisa Mtomboti. I'm a student. I came into this business because I was interested in finding out.
Sorry about that. I forgot to record.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way of making money to have financial freedom because really education really is limited success. And really in the country we live in, we have to be entrepreneurs. So I took the opportunity to take this chance to go and meet Maggie and Vivian in the VAL, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made because the results of what's happening in this business is actually spectacular.
Awesomeness. I'm just going to ask you a few questions from what you said. You said you're a student, right? What are you studying?
Advanced mineral management at VETS.
Advanced?
Mineral management.
Advanced mineral management at VETS. And then this young man, what year are you doing?
First year.
He's doing his first year at VETS, right? And then he says he wants financial freedom. Did you hear that? Now, listen to that. How long have you been working for? And have you gotten your financial freedom yet? I said to you, I have been in the IT industry for more than 20 years, and I haven't got my financial freedom yet. A young man like this who is starting at 19, this is the generation that we are building, right? So he is in here representing and symbolizing, and he is going to be our point of contact for the youth of today, for the young men of today, for the young ladies of today. He says that as much as he is studying, he realizes that in entrepreneurship, he can get that financial freedom. And I want to say to you, big ups to you for that. And all the best in the business. And not only that, when he got into the business and we started talking, and he's getting his product to start the business, and he sent me this picture, and I thought, this young man is going somewhere. He is like busy planning what products he's getting, what he's going to be doing. So Thokozi, so you inspire me, you inspire a lot of us. I know that when we look at our stats, when Stats SA gave out the results for youth unemployment, it is on the rise. And we have found a platform that is going to help everybody and young people to get an income. So we have created a platform that is the government is doing what they can, but the demand is overwhelming. They cannot meet the demand. Hence, opportunities like these that we are presenting is there to fill the gap. Nobody is coming to save you. So we are doing this for ourselves. This young man is going to bring in young men, young women like him, and we are going to help change those stats. So welcome, Thokozi. So having said that, let me get started. Welcome, everybody. So we were just introducing my co-host, Thokozi. So just some ground rules. I am going to be muting everyone. Please do not unmute yourself unless you want to ask something. But if you have anything, maybe just write it in the chat. My co-host Thokoziso will man the chats. And at the end, if there are any questions, we will ask the questions, right? So this is a very relaxed environment. Relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy this space. We want this space to be that thing that is going to change your life. We're talking about a side hustle. We're talking about income generation. We're talking about creating a legacy of financial freedom. And let us get started. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Somehow this screen is, okay, that's coming up. All right, it's coming up. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right, let's get started then. So we are here to reveal the ultimate business plan. The business plan that you've been looking for. You've been thinking, geez, I can't go on like this. I need something to change. So our mission today is to tell you what our mission is, what our business model is, what is the strategy. Most of the time you get presented with a business model and you're thinking, what am I going to do about this? We're going to show you that. We're going to show you what this business promises to give you, and then we're going to help you get started. Our mission is to create a network of individuals that are financially secure and are living their ultimate dream lives. Individuals that inspire each other to make millions and to make a difference. My apologies, I forgot to check on the people on Facebook and just, I'm sorry, not Facebook, on YouTube, and just acknowledge them as well. Right. So our mission is to create a network of silence that. So welcome to everybody who is also on YouTube. You can just put your name on the chat so that I can see who you are, because in the Zoom I can see who is in here. So our mission is to create a network of individuals that are financially secure. You heard what Thokoziso said. He said that I am here to get financial freedom. This is a student, a first-year student at WITS. Right? And he is already talking about financial freedom, and he has joined this network. Our network is for individuals to inspire each other to make millions and to make a difference, unapologetically so. In this business, I met a lady called Ntabi. I hope Ntabi, you are in here. And she said to me, that is the sort of saying, I love money. That is, and you are unapologetic about that. And we are here to make sure that you do get that. So if you align with that mission and you think, oh, okay, this is something I would like to do. I would like to be financially secure. I'd love to live my ultimate dream life. If that is you, can you just show it to us with a 1 in the chats? Just say, this is me. This mission is talking about me. This is the kind of network I want to be a part of. If that is you, let us see that in the chats with a 1. All right. Thanks, Natalie. Thank you so much for, yes, we've got a lot of people that align with this mission. So you are in the right space. I also want to encourage people here. If you are in here, you know, sometimes you come into a session like this and we want it to be interactive. We are prompting and asking questions and you just sit back. I want to say something to you. Don't do that, because this is one platform that you want to come out of your shell. And when we ask for certain things, they're normally speaking into your life. I believe in the power of the spoken word. So if you are that person that says, I want my life to change, and you are asked about something that is going to lead there, don't be shy to put your hand up, because you are putting it out there in the universe. You are confessing it. You are saying, this is what I want for me. So I'm going to encourage you, do not be shy to miss an opportunity to actually say it out there to the universe that I want financial freedom. I want to be financially secure and live my ultimate dream life. So well done to all those who have put in a 1. You are in the right space. By the way, when we are saying we are creating this network, it's a global network. So I would like people just to indicate in the chat as I'm going through this, where you are joining from, so that you can see that we've got people from all over who are actually part of this network. So we are going to be talking about hustling. What is a hustle? You know, a week or so, no, last month, one of our business partners, a guy called Nimrod Nkosi. Nimrod Nkosi is a TV personality in South Africa. Those who are as old as me or older would know. I was asking Thokoziso about this, and I think I just gave away my age, because this young man said, who are you talking about? You know, I said to him, do you know Jem Ellie? He said, I've heard about Jem Ellie. All right. So Jem Ellie, those from our times will know about Jem Ellie. Nimrod, because was a presenter on that thing. That is his first time when he was on TV. Since then, he's an actor, he's an MC, he was the Lotto Man. He does a whole lot of these reality shows. Utatako, I think. He was on that one. There's something about Bishop. There is Generations. There's The Queen. He is that guy. And this guy went out and told people about his side hustle. He said to everyone out there, I've got a side hustle. And that is the side hustle that we are going to talk to you about today. And he was criticized by some, he was praised by some, but nonetheless, he was doing what is best for his family. He said he is starting the Nimrod Nkosi Foundation. And this side hustle that we're going to talk to you about is what is going to do that for him, help him to create that foundation. So if you've got big dreams, what is your side hustle? Your side hustle must be that which will allow you to get the big dreams. So let's talk about a definition of a side hustle so that you know what we're talking about. When you look in the dictionary, it says a side hustle is a job or an occupation that brings in extra money beyond one's regular job and main source of income. For someone like Togozi, so he's a student, all right? But he's got a side hustle. And one day this side hustle is going to be the real deal. When we look at Vivian, who is our mentor in this business, this was her side hustle. Now it is the real deal. It runs her foundations. It's giving her the life of a dream. So that is a side hustle. But what I want to look at as well is that when we're talking side hustle, look at that word called hustle. The word called hustle. It says to be in a hurry, to press ahead. But what I like this last sentence that says to pursue something energetically. So we are in this space, in a side hustle. We want to pursue something energetically. Energy brings results. Energy brings money. So we are in this thing to pursue something energetically. And I am sharing this with you because I want you to bring in that attitude into this business. You came in here because you said, I need change. I want my life change. I need money. I want to create generational wealth. So I want you to come in with that mindset and pursue this with energetically, because that's where results are. So Stokoziso also said something. He said that there is something in being an entrepreneur. And we have heard the government saying, we want people to be entrepreneurs, right? And let's talk about that as a bit, because I want to get the definitions out so that we are talking the same language. So what is an entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is an activity of setting up a business or businesses, taking on financial risk in the hope of profit. So if you are saying you are going to be an entrepreneur, you are wanting to set up a business, and you understand that in doing that, there's some level of financial risk. And we want to tell you that we are here to help you set up that business. Yes, there is a financial investment that must come in, but the good news for you in this that we are going to show you is that it is not a huge financial risk, but the results are massive. So just bear that in mind, right? But what does it mean for you? If you are setting up this business, you are looking into entrepreneurship, it means you want to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is an individual who identifies a need in the marketplace and fulfills it and works to fulfill this, right? So now you're saying, oh my head, I need to identify a need in the marketplace. Don't worry, we have done that for you. You are in a space where we've got a platform that is going to be packaged for you as a business in a box, handed to you. You don't have to worry about much, but plug in and do what an entrepreneur is supposed to do, which is work to fulfill a need in the marketplace. We have identified the marketplace for you. We have set it up for you. You are going into a space of entrepreneurship where we are giving you a business in a box, which means not much thinking is required from you. You just need to be fulfilling the part of working to fulfill the need in the marketplace. Today, we are going to show you that need, and we are going to show you how to fulfill that need. And you just have to plug yourself in and do the work and become an entrepreneur. And remember, the financial risk that is presented here, it is so little compared to what other ways of business set up will cost you. So, and remember, everything we are doing, we are pursuing it with energy. Pursue it energetically, right? So Roziso, I'm going to bring you up here as well. Those definitions, do they align with what you thought of when you thought, I want to be an entrepreneur? Is it making sense?
Yes, they do.
Making sense.
Yes,
Good. So are you ready? I know you've joined the business, but have you got that energy? Are we pursuing this with energy? Are we moving? Are we doing this?
Long-term and short-term goals are very attainable in this business, and I'm very, very impressed at the rates at which we can make profits very, very, very soon, unlike normal businesses. And just helping my team grow and sponsoring and seeing that the people I'm sponsoring are also developing on their own actually aligns with everything that I see here.
Wow. This young man really inspires me. Let me tell you, he joins the business and says to me, "Sis Maggie, I'm ready. I'm joining this," right? And then he says, "I've got 14 people coming with me." Remember what I said, pursue this thing with energy. Success loves speed. Thank you, Thokozisa. So let's move on and share what this business is. So as we're doing that, then I want people also, as we're just getting the admin type things out of the way, right? So that you are sure what we are doing. So every business, if you think about any business, let me just acknowledge everybody as well. Thank you. I see we've got Bloemfontein in the house. We've got Rebecca in the house. We've got Van der Bale. We've got the Val. We've got the East Rand. We've got Mpumalanga. Where are our brothers and sisters from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Namibia? We're not seeing you. Swaziland. I hope you are in the house or on YouTube or somewhere, but you haven't indicated yourselves in there. But anyway, so now, thank you so much, everybody. I acknowledge you, I see you, and let's continue. So at the heart of every business, it is really about selling some product. And we're saying that it's about moving the product or a service from the manufacturer to the customer. That is the heart of every business. And we are going to base that, our business, on that, right? Moving the product or service from a manufacturer to the manufacturer or producer to the customer. And we have defined the customer for you. If you think about any business, as we're saying about moving the product, it has to be moved in some particular way. There's normally intermediaries that allow the product to move from the manufacturer into people's homes. So different business models allow for different ways of moving this product. We have identified one that we are going to hone into and zone into and use that for our advantage to what? Pursue with energy. Somebody like Maggie, who's been working for more than 20 years, I don't have time to work another 20 years to achieve my goals. Somebody like Thokozisa, who said, you know what, by the time I'm 23, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. I am going to live my ultimate dream lives. We need to be doing this speedily. What we see out there, though, there's something called retail. We use this every day. Where the manufacturer, you've got your Tiger Brands, for example, you've got your Palmolive, your Colgate Palmolive, your Unilever, all those. What they've got is that they are the manufacturers and they go to big guys like your Pick and Pay, your Discounts, your Clicks, and they say, can you help us move our products? Can you help this product get to Maggie's home? And they've got their own deal, their own contracts. We have these big shops. We walk into the shop, pick the product and go. And what does that do for you as Maggie, as Thokozisa, as Hopolang, as Onika? What is that doing for you? Taking money out of your pocket. And who's becoming richer? The big guys, right? That's retail. Right? And then this direct selling. In this space, we start seeing people like Maggie, like Bojonu, like Bontabiseng, like Botabile now getting involved, where the manufacturer says, now I can give you the product at wholesale price. You put it out there and take it to the customers and put on a markup and make money from there. And that is, we're seeing the Tupperwares doing that, the Avon's doing that. And then comes in another way of moving product called multi-level marketing. In this way, the sales success in this side of the business, this business model of moving product, the sales success comes in you. Now it involves you and me, like direct selling. It involves you and me in moving the product, but our success, unlike in direct selling, where my success and my profit only comes from me putting a markup on the price that I got at wholesale price and selling that. In this side, it comes in building an organization. You heard Thokozisa saying, I am building my team. That is him building a business. Remember, we said as an entrepreneur, you're going to be building a business, right? That is now in multi-level marketing, the success that you get in moving this product is in building an organization. And what we do as well is informally share products with our friends and family, and that unlocks money. So the difference between this multi-level marketing and direct selling is in the way you are being compensated. That word multi in this word multi-level marketing refers to the multiple ways in which you are getting paid. Just get that. This is where Maggie wants to be, because like I said, I am not going to be working for 20 years selling a product for profit. And that's all that I'm going to get. Another 20 years is not my portion. I am going to do what Vivian did. In 3 years, her life just changed like that. That's what I'm looking for. And multi-level marketing, because that one product that I am selling can get me an income in multiple ways. That is the attractive part of it. Isn't it? Being compensated for one product, opening up and unlocking multiple ways of you getting paid. That is where you want to be at. Selling. When you sell something, when you are selling products, you will make money. You will make money. However, if you build a business, you build an organization in multi-level marketing, you are going to make a fortune. So now you think about who you are and where you want to go. Are you wanting to make money, or are you wanting to make a fortune? I want to make a fortune. So in the chats, show us, are you the money guy or the fortune guy? Are you the money guy or the fortune guy? Ghana is in the house, yay. And I've got my neighbor from Vetpoki here as well. Nigeria is in the house. I knew that we are all represented here, right? So in the chat, who fortune? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Hi, we're all looking for a fortune. So that is the first commitment you have made to yourself. The first confession you have made. I am going to make a fortune. Now, to make a fortune, you must build a business. The big guys, the Pick and Pays, Clicks, Discam, Woolies, they are businesses. You are going to start here to build a business that is going to change your life. So now it's got a lot to do with your mindset. We have decided that you are in here because you want to change your life. You have decided that you are in here because you want to be an entrepreneur. And we're saying we are going to help you to set up that business. And you have just decided that I want to make a fortune. You are in the right space. So now if you want to make that fortune, we are helping you build a business. I said to you, an entrepreneur identifies a gap in the market and works at fulfilling that, closing that gap and working at fulfilling that. So now we have identified the gap in the market. So we are helping you to become an entrepreneur. And in this business, where we're saying that business is about moving product, we are finding a unique way to allow you to move product from the manufacturer into someone's home, but making a fortune. So when we start talking about products, the first thing you're thinking, who is going to be my customer? Right? That's the first thing you think about. We sit there writing marketing plans, saying, how am I going to get to these people? We are helping you. The first thing is, who are the people? I want to tell you something about people in general. We are all looking for change. If you know someone who says, I am completely 100% happy with my life, nothing has got to change, I want to meet that person. But I'm saying there are people out there that have got money, lots of money, right? And they've got time to spend their money. One thing they're probably looking for is the health. They want to keep this body healthy and beautiful to be able to enjoy the money. Because owning your life means that you've got the time, you've got the money, and you've got the health to do what you want when you want. And we are all looking towards getting that, our money, our time, and our health. So 5% of people out there have got the time and the money, but they need the health. We are in the health product space. So we want those people. but that's 5% of our market. So don't go around trying to look for 5% of the market when there is 95% who is going to make you a fortune in this business. 5% we need, because those are with this 5%, we're just gonna buy bread and milk. But the 95% are going to help us create a fortune. Now, this is who you are going to be targeting. Pay attention to this. 95% of people out there, they want to change their lives in what way? They need money. Remember, on the 5%, they've got the time, they've got the money. On the 95%, they need the money, they need the time, and they need the health. Alband. And we can give all three. That is what we have identified as a gap. There's a lot of people who want the time, the money, and the health, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know what they need to get there. Those are the people that you are targeting. Those are the people that we want in your business as your customers. And in our business, those customers, when you're talking about your customer, we are talking about turning these people, their lives around, to be business partners with you. And we go for a common goal. Remember what our mission is: to create a network of individuals that are financially secure and are living their ultimate dream lives. So these 95%, they want to live their ultimate dream lives. We have discovered a way for you and for them. If you are part of that 95, you have been invited in here because uSthokoziso knew that he can help you and expose you to the way that we have found, what we have discovered that is going to help you learn how to own your life by running this home-based business. You are part of the 95%, and there is more like you. That is how we are going to change our face of that we said. The stats are saying the unemployment rate is going up. We are going to use this to change that. So our objective is still the same: moving the product from the manufacturer into somebody's home. But what we want to do in our business, remember, we are creating and shaping a business that you are going to run. Now you know that in this business, the people that are going to be helping me in this business, the organization that I am building an organization of individuals that want to change their lives. They want to own their lives, which means they want money, time, and health. Now we are saying, what are we going to do as a business? What is our objective? You want to move product, but we want to not only focus on selling, because remember, the selling is of health products, and that is 5% of people looking for that. But we are going to build an organization of this 95% that say, I want health, money, and time, and we are going to give them that. And together, we are going to be moving product without selling a lot. So that person that says, oh, she said I must move product. Now she said, that means I must sell. Now our objective is that you don't have to be a super salesperson, but by building an organization of many people, you're going to get there. Now you're saying, but Maggie, I don't know a lot of people. How can I do this? And I say, we have thought about it all for you. This business in a box, we are going to give you a strategy on how to build your business, to build a massive organization of people who are not selling a lot, but are moving product, and you don't have to know a lot of people. We have thought about it. We've got your back, and you're going to do this. Right, so let's look at this. Our growth strategy, 5x5. We've got a 5x5 model. It is a powerful model that is going to give your business exponential growth. Now I'm talking to that person that says, Maggie, I don't know a lot of people. And I'm saying, rest assured, you don't have to know a lot of people. You just need to understand this strategy. And you just need to do what you are told to do every single day. And you are going to get there. Look at this strategy. There's many ways to do this business. This is just one of the ways. This I'm speaking to as a way of just laying the fears aside, because some of these fears are the ones that stop us from even starting businesses that could change our lives. Let's look at this 5x5 model. How many of us in here know at least 5 people? Remember, we said we are looking for 5 people that want to own their lives, that says, I need money, time, and health. I am sick and tired of this life of lack. I am sick and tired of not having enough money. I get paid today, by tomorrow I don't have money. I am sick and tired that mid-month I'm phoning my sister and borrowing money. I am sick and tired that I leave my home. I wake up at 4 a.m., leave my home by 5, walk to the bus station. I don't feel safe. I leave my kids behind. And then I'm in this bus 2 hours. I get to work. I'm on my feet the whole day. I leave work at 5. I get into that bus. I get home after 7 p.m. I am tired. I'm exhausted. I must cook for my kids. They want homework. Me to help them with their homework. I can't focus. I'm exhausted. And then come the end of the month, I look at that paycheck and I said, what was all that for? I am sick and tired of that. If you know 5 people that are thinking like that, you've got people to build a business with. You've got people who will help you to grow this business. If you know 5 people like that, 5, besides yourself, you in here already. So I know that you got those issues as well, right? So 5 people. I want to see in the chat, does anybody in the chat, anybody know 5 people that say, I want my life to change? 5 people. 5. I'm going to show you the power of this 5. Yes, you are going to introduce a lot of people into this business. And as you do that, you are going to make your fortune. But I want to show you that if you only focused on 5, you would still have amazing results. Does anybody here know at least 5 people? So I'm also looking on YouTube to see if we've got people responding to that. 5 people that say, I want to change my life. If you don't, this could be the end of the session for you, because it does need that. So Hopulang does. Awesome. Hopulang, you do. And because you do, my friend, you've got a business. Because what you're going to do, if you don't, I just need to mute somebody there. My co-host, so I'm going to ask you to please watch the chat and also just mute people that need to be muted. I've just muted, but if you can also just watch, and if people start unmuting themselves and it disturbs the flow, please can you just mute them as well. Thanks. So now, Vivo's got family members, awesome. You know, and Natalie's got, that's beautiful. And family members are also good, because it is not good to be the only wealthy person in your family, my friends. It is burdensome. Let's get everybody around us wealthy. Ne? So now let's take out those 5 people, right? We've got these 5 people that are saying, you know what? I need to have my life change. I need change. So what you are going to do is that we use, you would have heard sources also throw in this word called sponsor. Right? So we don't recruit people in our business, we sponsor people. Sponsorship comes with a responsibility to the person to make sure that they grow and they make money. When somebody recruits you into something, they can put you in and forget about you. But in our business, you need to be a sponsor. A sponsor could be like a mentor. We're not saying, when I say sponsor, people start thinking, yo, now I must give them money and I'm here to make money. No. Our sponsorship is sponsoring with our time. We are, Edwin, you keep unmuting yourself and you have got, you are making a noise. If you can just stay muted, please. So when we're talking sponsor, we're not talking you giving people money. We are talking about you availing your time and your effort and just making sure that you Hey, but Edwin, you keep unmuting yourself, my friend, and you are disturbing the flow of things. What I'm going to do rather, instead of what I have been doing, I'm going to mute everyone and you will not be able to unmute yourself until the end. Is that okay? If you've got any questions, please do put them in the chat, okay? So now, sponsorship in our business means that you are just availing your time and your effort to make sure that everybody that you are bringing into this business also succeeds. So we will teach you what sponsorship is all about. So once you have sponsored 5 people, teach them to sponsor 5, because remember, the people that you are sponsoring are the people that you said they want their life to change. If they want their life to change, we are teaching them business principles. One of them is that of sponsorship. So now if you sponsored this 5, teach each one of them how to sponsor 5. You will be told what that means, right? You teach them how to sponsor 5. If you do that and they actually sponsor their 5, do you know what you've done? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You have just added 25 people into your organization. This is powerful when you are coming into network-based entrepreneurship. This is powerful when you are coming into multi-level marketing, sometimes referred to as network marketing, because multi-level marketing recognizes your effort in getting these 25 in, even though you did not know them personally. Remember, we said multi-level refers to the multiple ways in which you're getting paid, and that is also dependent on the activity of people that you have taught how to sponsor, and there are 5 are counting towards your organization. So once you've done that and you've sponsored, you have taught. Now these have been taught how to sponsor. Now you teach them to teach their 5 to sponsor. So you teach and sponsor, teach and sponsor. If they do that, you are going to earn another 125 people into your organization. And we want this to continue. As it continues, you keep adding people into your organization. You started with 5 people that you know personally. You sponsored them, you taught them to sponsor 5, and you taught them how to teach their 5 to sponsor. You got 25 people added to your organization, 125 added, 625. By the time you get to 5 levels deep into your organization, you only knew 5, but your organization has grown 5 levels deep. You are going to have added about 3,905 people to your organization. Add yourself, that is an organization of more than 3,000 people, almost 4,000 people. You only knew 5. This strategy is to help that person that says, Maggie, I don't know a lot of people. You don't have to know a lot of people. You have to apply your mind to this. And when we're looking at this principle, again, we are starting a business. You are coming with certain disciplines that you must learn to grow your business. This is just a strategy on how to grow. One of the things that we are learning is that we need, as we are doing this, to commit to what we are starting. How quickly you get to this 3,900 depends on you as a sponsor. How actively are you involving yourself in the growth of your people? If you don't do that, you are going to slow down what you can achieve. So that person that says, I don't know a lot of people, you don't have to know a lot of people. Now imagine this. Imagine having 3,906 people in your organization. I will tell you what you are going to be doing with these 3,906 people. So you don't have to know a lot of people, but you can get to know a lot of people in your organization through the strategy of sponsor, teach, sponsor, teach, sponsor, teach. And we want you to get there as quickly as you can. Remember, we are pursuing with energy. You get there quickly by showing up. For sessions like this, you get free training. Show up for the training. Because in that training, we are showing you how to implement the strategy. So remember, an entrepreneur, what do they do? Once you've identified a need, you work at fulfilling. So implementation of the strategy is part of the work. The beautiful thing about bringing it in here, you've got people like Bomegi who are available to help you. Bostogoziso, as he is bringing his people in, he is availing himself to do that. And we build that culture of support and hard work. And it's going to pay off beautifully. One thing that I want us to bring into this strategy, in South Africa, we've got the concept of stokvels. You know, I was sitting with one of my friends the other day, and she comes in and says, you know what, Max, yesterday we were sitting on a table full of 250,000 rands. And I said, how do you do this? Who was there? She said, no, it was the lady from the stokvel. She said, we had cash on the table. And I said, what? And then she explained to me how their stokvel works. For those who don't know what a stokvel is a group of people who are like-minded, who collaborate on achieving something together. But and most of the time it's financially. This collaboration is about finances. What they would do is that they would get together and decide that we are going to save up money, for example, and they do that by collecting money every single month, and then they will distribute it with profit at the end of the year. This particular lady that was talking to me that had money on the table, they've got some stokvel that is quite a bit complex, but it's making huge monies, and they bring this money and they keep recycling the money amongst themselves, and then it keeps growing and they share at the end of the year. Some people meet monthly and they rotate, like to be a group of 5, 10, 20 people, however, then they will say this month we're giving all the money goes to Maggie, and she gets a lump sum. Next month, all the money goes to Edwin. He gets a lump sum. Tabo gets a lump sum. Kalalelo gets it. Every month they change like that. But the one thing is that there is that thing that they do, that commitment that goes there every month. So as my friend is telling me what they're doing, and the table is full of money, and I said to her, but friend, that's a lot of money. So what if one of the ladies, Cynthia, for example, Cynthia comes and says, I don't have money next month. And she said, it's not going to happen. And I said, why? Okay. So your constitution must be super tight. What happens if she said, no, it's not going to happen. She's not going to come and say, I don't have money. I said, but how do you know? Have you got it written down somewhere? Is there a penalty? She said, no. But nobody's going to come and say, I don't have money. And then I thought about my mom, who used to be part of stokvels. My mom, without fail, when the time for the money for the contributions to come, she would have money. If she did not have money, she would go borrow money and bring that money. There's a commitment that comes with being in a stokvel. It is so amazing. That's why we see such great success, because the people in the stokvel know that at the end of the year, I'm going to get that lump sum. I'm going to renovate my house. I'm going to go on holiday. I'm going to pay off the car. They've got all those dreams. And every month they are committed to bringing that money to the table so that they can see that. We wanted to come into this business with that mindset that every single month I am going to commit to my business. So these 5 people, every single month, they are committing to moving product. Remember, our business is about moving product into somebody's home. They are committing to moving product. And if you do that every single month, you are going to be unlocking amazing things. One of the bonuses that the company that we are going to be presenting to you that releases these bonuses to us, I look at one of their bonuses and I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, I want to understand how much money I'm going to be making. Give me the bonuses. They've got about 6 bonuses that they paid. I zoned into one. I said, if I diligently bring in a team that does what they need to do every single month to move this product, and it's not huge, by the way, what you need to do, it's not huge every month to bring this. And I said, if I consistently do this, and I have built that organization of 3,900 people, if I go 5 levels deep, this particular bonus, just this one bonus, is going to give me 58,000 rands a month. And I said, you know what? I want my team to achieve this in their first year. But to do this, guys, we have to come together as a team like a stokvel. The stokvel says, if in a stokvel, they are only looking at 1 year, right? And say, oh, in a year's time, I'm going to be there. If you're looking at your life and say, in 3 years' time, I'm going to be like Vivian Mukomi. Vivian flies from Joburg to Sun City in a chopper for a 30-minute meeting on a Tuesday. Jane. That's a life. Vivian said, when I started this business, my son, I was on maternity leave with my son is turning 6. I'm going to have a party of a life. I'm going to get the best in Joburg, the best service providers to come and cater at this party. You know why she could do that? She is living her ultimate dream life. How? Through these bonuses that we're going to share with you. So I looked at this and I said, and I'll share with you a clip of what she shared with me when I was looking at the different bonuses for Longridge. It is attainable. How quickly you get there, it is up to you. So what I have just given you a framework of is a business that you are going to start. You know who your customer is, people that are looking to change their life. You know that if you are that person that says, I don't know a lot of people, we've got a strategy to get you there. If you are saying, I am a person who can't sell a lot, we are telling you that you don't have to sell a lot. I'm going to tell you what you are going to be doing instead. So we are going to be unlocking amazing bonuses that are going to change your life through a company called Longridge. they have created a platform through this multi-level marketing that releases bonuses that are going to change your life. They are saying, we are manufacturers of products. This Longreach company is a trustworthy company that has been in existence for more than 29 years. They are in more than 40 countries, including Nigeria, Cameroon, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, and other African countries, and all over the globe. They've got manufacturing plants in China and in the US. They produce more than 2,000 health and beauty products, most of them organic. And you know what? Let me share this with this. You know what? Most people buy their products for personal use. Most people buy them for personal use, but some do resell for profit. Now, I want us to zone into this. Most people buy them for personal use. Most people buy them for personal use. Now, let's take you back. These 3,900 people, what are they going to be doing? They are going to do what most people do. Now, I am talking to that person that says, I don't know how to sell. Then you just need to get those 5 people that say, I want to change my life, and I also don't know how to sell, to do what most people do. You are spoiled for choice. This mouse is just doing its own thing today. You are spoiled for choice. There is healthcare products, daily cosmetic, household skincare. There is something for you and your family to choose from. Do what most people are doing. And if you can get 3,900 people to do what most people are doing, do you know what you are doing? You are getting yourself and positioning yourself to be at a position where 58,000 rands per month is nothing. I went into the Longreach offices in Randburg, and I was talking to one of the ladies there who's been in the business for a long time. And she was just telling me the history of the business. And she was saying, oh, Maggie, you know what? At some point, we had people in here who were making 250,000 rands a week. You heard me well, a week. Do you know why? Because most people have tapped into this. So there are no limits. You are going to run this business how you wish. But we're saying, don't be afraid if you can't sell. But you are going to commit to an activity every month with you and your 3,900 people doing something. For those of us who want to unlock every single cent that Longreach has got for us, we are going to sell products. We might not be doing a lot of selling, but we're going to sell some. But what else are we going to do? We know selling makes money, but building a business builds an organization. So we are going to build an organization of people who are selling or who are using the product. It's up to you how you choose to do it. But what you are going to be doing is massively moving product with many people without them selling a lot. If we all just use the product in our own, we would make a fortune. But if you are like Maggie and say, we're going to sell, you know, so what I spoke about, you can see money come in very quickly, especially if you're doing the selling as well. But that is really a personal choice, right? We need to start being smart about our money. There's a lot of money out there. And you'll be amazed at how much money is coming from you through your spending to enrich those big guys. Remember the first block, the retailers. You are enriching them every single day. Every single month, you are there buying toothpaste, buying sanitary pads, buying water, the mineral water, buying vitamins, buying their health teas, herbal teas. Every single month, you are out there doing that. Toothpaste, brush your teeth every day. You go there and buy every month. Face soap. Now, be smart with every rand that you spend. You've got a company like Longreach that says, when you spend money with us, we are going to unlock certain bonuses. This particular one is the maintenance bonus. I say, if you start being smart about your rents, by the way, I'm talking rent because I'm in South Africa, you can use your local currency. If you are going to start being smart about your money, you are in a business that you are going to start a business here with us that allows you to be smart with your money. With the maintenance bonus, for every rent that you spend, if you use that 5x5 model, hey man, this mouse, man, so sensitive, my mouse, oh Lord. If you use that 5x5 model, when you get to level 5 that I presented to you earlier, this level 5, and you are spending about 600 rands or so in Longreach with this maintenance bonus, and your team has got that same mentality that every month I am going to redirect my funds, that toothpaste, those sanitary towels, those herbal teas, I'm going to spend my rent in a company that's going to pay me back. By the time you get to this level, every rent that you spend will be making you 97 rand. Do you get that? Do you get what that means? When I'm saying every rent that you spend, by the time you get to the level 5, it will be level 5 deep with your 5x5 model. By the time you get there, every rent you spend will make you, which means that if your 3,906 people are spending that money in Longreach, in their maintenance bonus, you could be making 58,000 rands every month just from one of the bonuses. Remember, they pay more than about 6 bonuses. Just from one, you could be making that. Does it now make sense that what that lady was saying in the office when she was saying to me, Maggie, we had people making 250,000 a week? Because this is just one of the bonuses. What are the other bonuses doing when this one is doing, and you've got an organization of 630 of 3,900 people in multi-level marketing? If you've got 3,000 people moving product, you've got a business running in autopilot. You know what that means? It means you can sit back and just seeing money come in because you've got a huge organization of people moving product. Some are using their product, some are selling their product, but nonetheless, they are moving their product. And if you've got that Stockfell mentality, that team, every month we are going to spend money in here, you are unlocking bonuses. This is money you would have been spending anyway. But where were you spending it? At Pick and Pay? Where were you spending it? At Discam? Where were you spending it? At Clicks? Be smart with your money. We are saying that we are struggling, yet we are enriching the rich. This business that you are going to start, where Longreach says, I want to make money. I've got beautiful products. I've got superior products, but I need them to get into homes. Maggie, help me get them there. Tokoziso, help me get them there. Olivia, help me get me there. Sandy, help me get them there. And I will pay you for it. They said they'll pay me for it. Now you are going to Clicks because you want to get Clicks point. What have Clicks points done for you? Have they turned your rent to 97 rand? And have they got the capability of making you 58,000 rands a month? And if you are dedicated to your business and you are committed, this is a business that you can run for years and years and years to come. Not just for 2 months, not but for 3 months. If you continue doing that, guess what? And you just teach the same thing. Sponsor, teach, you do that. You could get yourself to a position in the same business where you are making more than 1 million a month in one bonus. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But we have seen what it can do for you in 3 years of commitment. If you have been in this business for 2 months, for 6 months, and you have not made your first cent, don't say, oh no, I'm giving up. People go to training as professionals. They go to varsity, 7 years, 6 years. And in that 7 years and 6 years, they don't get paid. If you are in a business that is going to help you learn how to get paid, even to make such a lot of money within 3 years, if you just keep learning, just know that in those first few months of your business, you are still learning. Do what you ought to do to understand a business that could unlock millions for you. People are studying for 7 years, and some of them are not even making 1 million a month. You can do that if you commit yourself to this business. If you are serious about building a business. It's not an overnight business, but consistency and hard work is going to get you massive results. All you need to do to start off with is to switch those products that you're using. If you commit to spending at least 600 rands every month to Longreach, imagine when almost 4,000 people are doing the same, that have got a connection to you through the 5x5 model. How much money are you going to be making? We must be visionaries. We must stop thinking small. If we can get a 19-year-old like Thokoza thinking like that today, where is this young man going to be in 5 years' time? This is not a young man who is waiting for 350 rands for grant. He is shaping his own future. He will be building manufacturing plants. Because from this business, many businesses are going to be born. So you start by switching your product that gets you into business and then start building. Remember, we are doing everything, pursuing it with energy. Success loves speed. All you need to do to your financial freedom is learn how the business works. Because we said we have discovered a way on how a person can learn how to own their lives. Learn. You can't be watching Generations, the Queen, Scheme Sum every single day. What are you doing? When are you learning to do things that are going to change your life? Learn, sponsor, teach. That's all we're doing. Learn, sponsor, teach. Learn, sponsor, teach. With the Longreach platform, I get amazed every time I look at this compensation plan that Longreach offers, and I'm thinking, geez, if one continues like this, 3 years is nothing. I've been working for more than 20 years. Hey, to get started, you just need to go to the person that invited you into this session and say, I am ready to start. 1,900 rands gives you a business in a box. You get products, 1,900 rands. You get products that introduce you to the suite of products that Longreach has. That is your starter pack. It's introducing you to a suite of products. Try them out and see how wonderful they are. Because when you start talking to people, you're thinking, yes, I've tried this. I've seen how it changed my mom's life. I've seen how my family's life has changed. Now, you just get that money. Start with the beautiful thing is that when you start with this starter pack, every person that you introduce with these rich packs that Longreach has packaged together for starting, you are going to get 500 rands. But only if you start with this rich packs, it allows that release of that referral bonus. 1,900 rand. Tell me, did you ever think that you could start a business that could possibly make you a multi-millionaire in 3 to 5 years with 1,900 rands? You get products to sell if you wish to sell them, or use them if you wish to use them. When you're selling them, you are making your money back, which means you started the business for free, Moss. Right? If you could do that, why not? You get that. Then you get training. We've got weekly training. Training on what? The products themselves. Training on what? How to build the business. Training on what? How to unlock the bonuses. How to set your goals. You get that free training. How many businesses will do that for you for free? You get mentors in the business. You are spoiled for choice. If you are sponsored by Maggie, Maggie will not be the only sponsor. You just got a link to Vivian Mokome. Do you realize that? Lesego Phale, she just comes and speaks about this product and you're thinking, yo, I have just discovered a gold mine. You get that business in a box, 1,900 rands. You get a system through the back office that helps you to structure your business. They've already got a defined structure. I go in there and I say, how much money do I want to make? So when this one places an order, what am I unlocking? I am doing my planning of my business in there. But you must come in with a business mind. We are not here to play house. We are not here for a fly-by-night thing, get rich quick scheme, something. We are here to build solid businesses. We are here to be entrepreneurs. We are here building businesses that is going to unlock other businesses. What do you do when you start making 500,000 every month? What are you doing with your 500,000? You open factories. You buy properties. The lady who was talking to me in Randburg said people were buying quantums to start taxis, a taxi business. Every week one is buying that from this business. How big are your dreams? How are you going to sponsor those dreams? It's difficult to get funding. This platform will do that for you. So what Longreach will do, they've got a number of, this is just showing you what is out there. We're not going to go through this. You are going to learn how to unlock the bonuses. Retail, the first way of getting paid, retail. You get these products at wholesale price. Put your markup and sell. I was talking to my helper and she sees all these products in my house and she's, Mama, what are all these things? And I said, you know what, Auntie Sarah, do you know that you don't have to be cleaning this house? You can own a house like this. Mama, can I? I said, yes, because absolutely anybody can do this. And I said, go out there, go and take a picture of your dream house and put it on your cupboard because I'm going to help you to get that house. And because she is eager to do this, she was going off and she says to me, Mama, I'm going off. I'd like to sample some of the products. Do you have something for me? And I give her the price that I got at wholesale price. And I say, here's some pads, here's the soap, here's the toothpaste. Take this. She goes off. A week later, she comes back and she says, Mama, I sold everything. And I said, let me just take the money that I used to buy and you just take the profit. What am I doing? Empowering somebody else. Because we want people around us. Remember what we said our mission is. We inspire each other to make millions and to make a difference. Make a difference in people around you. What she proved was the power of retail. I bought at wholesale. She went and sold. I gave her the prices she sold and she came back. I've given her the money as profit. She just got paid. Retail. Referral bonus. This is unique. This, when somebody signs up and they buy a rich pack for 1,900 rands, Longreach will give you 500 rands. By the way, everybody, forgive me, I am using rands, but you can go to your sponsor and get them the correct amount in your local currency, right? Performance bonus. One thing about this business, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. If you went and bought toothpaste to sell, go to whatever wholesaler is around where you are, buy toothpaste to sell. Let's say you buy the toothpaste for 50 rand. Go out there, sell that toothpaste for 90 rand, 80 rand, whatever you're selling it for. Let's say you're selling it for 90 rand. You just made yourself 40 rand. That's where it ends. You are in business by yourself, for yourself and by yourself. Now, if you decide to partner with a company like Longreach and say, I will get my products from you, they're saying, we are going to recognize you, Maggie, and everybody else that you introduce into our model. And we are going to put together a package that even though you are selling this product, you are in your own business. As you are doing this, we are incentivizing you and paying you over and above that. Now you qualify for bonuses like your performance bonus, which is paid out weekly. If I had gone to my wholesaler and bought this product, I have sold that Colgate, that's it, done. I must go and stock up again and do that. You know, in here, I can even stop stocking up and just start helping people start their own businesses. Remember the 5x5 model? Start helping people start their own business. Longreach is looking and says, geez, Maggie, you've helped 5 people. We can see they're linked to you. You are their sponsor. Boom, performance bonus. Now I'm sponsoring these people. I'm motivating them. I'm mentoring them. I'm helping them start their small businesses. And I said, and I teach them, hey, you want to make money as well? They say, yes, Maggie, I do. I said, no, don't just sell. Also help somebody start their own mini business. And they say, oh, can I do that? And I said, absolutely. And they help somebody start their own mini business. When they do that, guess what Longreach is doing? I think, geez, Max, there's other people that Thokoziso helped to start mini businesses. And it's all because you helped Thokoziso. Boom, development bonus, performance bonus come through. Now Thokoziso is looking at these people that he's helping and says, you know what, you want to make more money. And they say, yes, we do. And he says to them, why don't you help somebody start their own little business. And they're saying, can we do that? And he says, absolutely. And they do that. And so this thing continues, and Longreach is looking and saying, oh, Megs, so you're doing that. Boom, performance bonus, development bonus, leadership bonus. They're coming to you. Had you taken your money and went and bought product at wholesale price somewhere else, all you would have gotten from that is the retail bonus. Longreach opens up all these. The maintenance bonus is the one I was telling you about that comes with that culture of saying, I am going to grow my business. Everybody in my business is either going to be using Longreach or selling Longreach, minimum 600 rands. And when they do that, you unlock that bonus that I showed you that could possibly, when you get 5 levels deep and you've got 3,900 people, could be making you almost 100,000 every month. It does not end there. Longreach is looking at Maggie, is looking at Thokoziso as they are doing what they're doing, helping people create their own little businesses. Remember, we are about changing the face of what is we are the government's little helpers, right? We are helping the government. They are overwhelmed. They're saying, be entrepreneurs. And we're saying, how can we be entrepreneurs? And we are saying, we are going to show you, we are going to mentor you, we are going to build you, and we are going to help you. Just do a little group of 5, help them do that, help them. Longreach is looking and says, we have defined ranks. They start from pre-diamond all the way to the star directors. And they're saying, as you are doing this, we are going to recognize and we are going to be we are going to give you ranks to move up. When you get to diamond 5, it means you are a true leader. You have got people running their own little businesses. Max, here's 60,000 rands. Had you taken your 1,900 rand and went to shop so-and-so and bought at wholesale price, when were you going to get this 60,000 from? And you keep going and say, you know what? I am changing the face of my community. I am changing the face of my family. I'm helping them start their little pockets with our stokvel mentality of 5 by 5. They are building their little stokvels. As they are doing that, Longreach is looking and saying, boom, start director 300,000. And so it goes. I looked at these numbers and I said, I am not letting this one go. I am going to do this. So I look at them and I said, but is this true? Is this real? This is me thinking. Then I said, okay, you know what? Vivian, you are a multimillionaire in this space. I want to know if this is the truth. So I sent Vivian a WhatsApp message and I said, Vivian, look at this slide. Really, 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 is this happening? Listen to what Vivian says. Listen. Vivian, 7-figure earner. You know what that means? Multimillionaire, more than $1 million a month, but story for another day. Listen to what Vivian says. When I asked her, I said, Vivian, are these figures correct though? Listen to what she says.
Yeah, that's correct. So it means within 5 months, this is the money you can make within 6 months. You can still do it within 6 months. And then you get this money cash, plus your incentive, plus your weekly income, plus lead products. This is what you can make within 6 months. 12 months is a lot, but within 6 months.
I want you to hear the things that she mentioned that you are going to get. And then think about taking your 1,900 rands there to some wholesaler. And think about what Vivian says you can make within 12 months. Well, she says 12 months is long, but yeah, you know. But listen to the things that she said you can make. Oops, let me just replay that.
Yeah, that's correct. So it means within 5 months, this is the money you can make within 6 months. You can still do it within 6 months. And then you get this money cash, plus your incentive, plus your weekly income, plus lead products. This is what you can make within 6 months.
Remember
12 months is a lot, but within 6 months.
About multi-level, getting compensated in multiple ways. We just need to be smart with our money. Okay. What I did as Maggie, I have switched my products. I have gone in here. I am dedicated. I am sharing the products with my family. That's my brother. Look at his face changing like that from the Longreach products. They work. You are not even just coming in from some Mickey Mouse products. superior product. You see how it works for me? Look at my teeth, Bantu. Looking good, aren't they? Look at my scaly skin. Hey, now, Les Brown says it's up to you. Every passing moment is another chance to turn it all around. My question to you is, what do you want to do? What are you willing and ready to do to change the life of your family? One thing you want to do is to make sure that in every session that we have on Sundays, you are not in here alone. This is a message that needs to go out there to change people's lives. And as you do that, you are going to be fulfilling our mission of what? Of you becoming part of a network of individuals that are financially secure and are living their ultimate dream lives, individuals that inspire each other to make millions and to make a difference. So what I need you to do now is to go back to the person that invited you into this session and say to them, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the session. You have opened up my eyes to what entrepreneurship is, what network marketing or network-based entrepreneurship is, the doors it can open for me. I am willing to give this a try. And after that, then you say to them, just give me the application form. And they will get you started. You get your products. Either you use them or you sell them and you start working on your 5x5 model. 5x5 model. We are going to create a money consciousness in you like you've never seen before. We talk money, we talk change. And you keep showing up and the message will get through to you as well. And your life is going to change. And that is what we are doing. At the moment, it's just my side hustle. Very soon, it will be the real deal. That is all I've got for you today. I just want to bring, I don't know if there were any questions in the chat. I don't see any questions. If there are any questions, this is the time to ask the questions. I am just going to open up the chat again so that you are able to unmute yourself. And then, as you do that, I want to bring the young man back, Thokoziso, and put him on the spot again and ask him something. First of all, when you started, you said your goals are set, you are ready to do this. We haven't had a conversation about your goals, but I just want you to share I just want you to encourage a young person out there, you know, a young person that has said, I don't know what to do. I want you to just encourage them by just saying what your goal is so that they can see the possibilities that are out there through this opportunity.
My end goal is a very far-fetched one, but the short-term goals can lead up to it. It's generational wealth, and with long reach, it's very attainable. It's a realistic goal. And having a side hustle like this will keep you busy. It will raise your skill in other business ventures, whichever you desire to go into. And it'll actually bring up your spiritual growth and confidence to see that you're actually making something of yourself way before your time. So I actually encourage each and every single young person who is driven, because it's not a walk in the park. It's not cheesecake. There's a saying in Swati, my mother tongue, that which means God only helps those who help themselves. So if you want to take charge and own your life, this is the right place to be.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Thokoziso. So, I mean, that is powerful. And I think I like what you said in terms of the skills that you are going to learn in terms of any other future business ventures. So come in here, learn the discipline, learn the skills. And we're going to be watching this young man. And thank you so much, To, for taking up my offer and just being a sport. And one day he's going to be running this session, and I'm looking forward to that. I think in the next couple of weeks, Thokoziso is going to be running this session, and I will be the one in the background. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I just want to see if we've got any questions. Oh, I've just joined a Stockfile group also. Wow, well done. In a Stockfile, we give each other turns and we use money to stock products. See that? And there are so many ways you can grow this business. And as we do our trainings, we want people to come forth and share what's working for them. That is the beautiful thing about being part of a business that is rooting for you to succeed, that you are not in business by yourself, even though that it is your own business. Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you, appreciate your time. We are going to be here again next week, and watch out for Thokoziso in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. He is going to be running this session. And have a splendid evening, everybody, and go back to the person that invited you. And it is all my pleasure, everybody. Have a wonderful evening and good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Joy. We're just going to hang around a bit in case anybody wants to ask anything, and then we'll shut down if there isn't anybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Doc.
Good night, Maggie.
Night, my darling. It was good to see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for presentation. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the presentation, Max. Good night. See you again next time.
Okay, and that is all from us. Good night, everybody.